All right, we're gonna play one game here. Depending on how long it takes, maybe I show you guys how to beat Nelson. Assuming I can. I actually have lost a couple games to him recently. So, like, because I mean, I'm just trash, and that's basically all it comes down to. Okay. Yep, standard stuff. We know how to do this. That's not typically the line, but okay. Sure. Yeah, you're supposed to threaten here first. I guess this works still. Hold on, isn't there some reason you can't do that like that? I think it depends on what his next move is. I think. Oh no, I totally could have gone up too. No, 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 you can't. Never mind. And yes, also that gets out of my the thing you can do. Do 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 do. Good job. Does that work? Do you guys know? Does that work? So here's the deal. I can take either way he takes from there. I can go here still. Because that knight cannot move. Hell, I can just do that now. Be really annoying to him. I'm pretty sure this is like majorly advantageous. Yeah. So, I mean, let's just do this math here. I'm not quite sure how I want to take. Let's say I take like this, right? Boof, boof, and then boof. And if he moves out of the way of the queen attack, well then I just, yeah, then it just, yeah, double good. Like, I don't see a counter here. And depending on how he moves out of the way of the queen attack, it might be even worse for him. Because I have here. I'm leaving that on the table. Which looks pretty vicious, actually. Oh, I almost did it wrong. I almost completely did it wrong. Mm, all you're doing is sacking the knight. Long run. Wait. Yeah, that's all you're doing. He can move here. Let's just keep all this pressure. I like that better. Let him decide what he wants to do. I'm about to really put a damper on his king safety there, though. Because at the very least, I think in my next move, I have one of these two pawns. I don't think... Oh, man, he just abandoned it. Okay. I'm not sure it was that good. Although I said that one time, and I was like really winning. Oh, apparently there was a miss? Okay, now I'm just curious here. Where was my miss? Because I feel like that was a good game. I mean, you know. I got an 1150 rating for it. My opening was apparently like great level. Oh, okay. Question mark. Okay. See, I took that as like the bad one, but no, it actually thinks that it couldn't really be graded. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and start the review. I'm
Your
curious.
opponent went e4, huh? The most popular move in chess. Solid Knights out to guard. All right. Bishop c4. Ooh, your opponent's going to castle kingside to get that king safe, and you defended that pawn like a champ. Good stuff. Your opponent just castled kingside? You're activating that bishop. Solid. Your opponent is kicking your... You found a safer square for your bishop. Your opponent's clearing the path, going to unleash the bishop. Beware. Developing that knight and taking control of the center. Okay. Your opponent's offering a trade. Is this chess or a bazaar? You're offering a trade, Spicy. Let's see what they do. Their pawn is now lost after that move. Your opponent just gave you the chance to shine. They rushed, didn't they? Your opponent missed the best move. Oh well. That recapture develops a piece. Your opponent is kicking your bishop with a pawn. Gotta move it or lose it. You had a better way to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. Your opponent is kicking your bishop with a pawn. Gotta move it or lose it. You had a better way to capture a knight and win material after the... You bagged that knight, and after the trades, material is yours for the take. Oh, they're running away. Your opponent's king is dodging that check from you. You're giving that knight a VIP security detail. Protection like Fort Knox. A simple recapture from your opponent. Next.
Yeah.
Good move. Getting your knight out of danger. Your opponent is like, nope, and slides their king to escape your knight's check.
Okay, to be clear, I'm not sure that any like 800 rated player would see that in any way.
Their better move was to recapture a piece.
Yeah. I mean, I saw that too. Oh, it's mate in 14 now.
You missed a golden opportunity. What happened there?
You say it's a golden opportunity. I guess it is because of the checkmate thing that it's trying to get me to do, but like
Their
it's
better
mate
move was
in
to
14,
recapture a piece.
okay, guys, it's mate in 14. It doesn't feel like I understand that technically it's mate in 14, and that technically I should do the thing. But I'm not. But like I, as an 800, do not see mate in 14. Like that. This does not look like mate in 14 to me. This looks like I got some good material. I'm not. I'm not even mad at myself for
You
not
missed the
seeing
golden
8 in
opportunity.
14.
What
I think
happened
it's kind
there?
of stupid for them to hold it against me, honestly. I guess they can offer the trade with me. That's what they can do to kind of like regain some semblance of this not being a terrible ass, plan. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not too worried about it. I think it's pretty good. So I told you guys, yeah, we're gonna be up on Nelson because I have some time now because that game went very quick. Okay, so for those of you not aware, this is Nelson, and oh, he's not a beginner; he's an intermediate. And where's he at? There he is. I'm gonna play as White because I've actually been having some issues with White recently, playing against Nelson. But basically, the what Nelson's gonna try to do is he's gonna try to do early queen attacks. That's his whole thing. That's all he does. So now I have some rules when I play Nelson. So technically, you can pretty much win against Nelson by just trading your queens very early, even if it's technically bad for you. He's programmed to be dumb without his. Hold on, I'm trying to do some math. Yeah, so he's programmed to be dumb without his without his queen. So also that's not typical. He usually plays in I'm questioning the goodness of this idea here. Such a way to where he can pretty quickly force the. He's trying to go for something like Scholar's Mate or something. It's odd that he chose to block off his bishop. Is kind of an atypical move for Nelson. Yeah, and castling very early. That's the thing against Nelson in particular. Castle very early. He does tend to play better if you don't castle early. So yeah, that's just a thing to keep in mind with him. Okay. Kind of like there. And then deciding which one to take depending on where he goes. Because if he can't cover the bishop, then I'll take the bishop because I want to make the king move. If he can cover the bishop, then I'll take the knight to damage the pawn structure. Okay, I mean that wasn't what I had planned, but like Nelson's pretty bad. He doesn't usually blunder his queen that quickly. So this one, I think this one's just going to be kind of easy mode. Yeah. Oh, hold on, guys. There's a very no, that's just blundering my own queen. We're not going to do that. Um, what are you trying to do? Okay. Um, Not exactly what I expected, but okay, that's fine. Just kind of checking what he's got going on, making sure I'm not gonna like really screw anything up. No, it doesn't work. This technically does not force him to play exactly how I want him to, but it'll work. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't paying attention to that. That was pretty good actually. I'm gonna abandon that pawn, sort of, kind of. I'm just looking for anything really stupid for me to do. I don't see anything as fine. I don't really care if he takes that. Once again, just looking for anything really stupid, kind of like hang mate or anything. No, I don't see it. It's fine. Good job. Hmm. No, I think that doesn't work. No, that works. Okay. Goodbye. All right. So I kind of feel like that was not like real Nelson. Honestly, that just didn't seem fair to you guys to call that fighting Nelson. He didn't do his typical stuff, so we're gonna rematch him because we gotta get him to do his typical things. Da, da, da. Okay. Oh yeah, you know the reason he doesn't do it is because if I play here, you actually can't do a scholar's mate. That's why. Just for I just realized that playing there actually that moving this pawn out of the way actually prevents the scholar's mate from being a thing you can do. Okay, so we gotta give him the opportunity to try his scholar's mate tactic, or you know whatever the hell that is. Um, I'm gonna go. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. So I am going to undo that because that was literally just a misclick. Um, all right. The correct answer here is the castle. That's what you're supposed to do. Just for the record, just making that clear. I want to try other things. Okay. Okay. We got him to do something different. Okay. Now I need to decide how I want to play this. I think this is the best move to block. I had literally this game earlier where you can go here and there's really not much you can do about it. It works. Sometimes he'll just move his king in a weird spot, and it works even better. But yeah. All right, so I got him. I got him to bring out his bishop and his thing. So we're gonna go ahead and castle. That's what you're supposed to do at this point. Okay, I kind of do want to do this. So boop, 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 boop. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't have to. Oh, I also forgot that I have boop. Okay, yeah, or sorry, it's boop, but yeah, that definitely works actually. Okay, this is not what I expected. So take, take, take. It drags the queen to the center of the board, so there is that in the reasons to do it column. I'm just going to do some more development for now. We'll come back to that idea. Okay. I feel like I just gave him even more reasons not to do what he just did, but you know, whatever. Okay, so he's targeting this pawn because it's not protected, and okay, that's fine. We can fix that problem. You say that behind it's the knight. That's what he was going for. That's the tricky trick. Sounds good, right, guys? I feel like it's good. Oh, we lose the whole thing about this pawn. Okay, we gotta do something with the pawn first. Um, no, that does not work. I can just do this, or better yet, this. And you're still stuck. Oh, you didn't even. Okay. There's just no way that was good. I mean, I got him out of the thing. Okay, I have here. It does nothing. I have here to grab this pawn, but that just gets me taken by the queen. Here, and then threatening here, although he can now get out, so that's beneficial to him, to his change up of how he's doing things, but still. Oh, also that just no wait, that just loses me to this knight. I don't know how I missed that. Um, hey, how about this? Okay, well that's interesting. Does that work? Take, take. Okay, I mean it's fine. I can just move out of the way if I want. Um, hold on, hold on. Press that again here. One more time. Take, 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 take. I get a bishop, a knight, and a pawn. That's 7 points. He gets. Okay, it's going to be an even trade, but I'm +3. It just basically has to be good. Okay. Okay, that's the one that I thought really didn't work, so I'm very surprised to see him using that. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's just winning. Oh, wait a minute here. Put that back. For some reason, I thought this was but I missed that, I think. I think this just solves all the problems and gets me a pawn for my trouble. Oh. Um. Yeah, that seems like a bad move. Sorry, guys. I'm not very. I guess I haven't been very talkative tonight. But yeah, this. I mean, this is just classic how to beat Nelson like 101 type stuff. He can't do that. I mean, this is basically just there's no way you can win this. So I take a queen here. He's gonna have to sack his queen for my. Oh, he didn't sack his queen for my queen. Okay, well that's wild. Okay, this I mean that just means the game is lost for him very quickly, actually. Do 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 do. It doesn't really matter which one. Um. Ooh, putting the queen there was smart. I almost messed it up. Should we go for 3 queens? I mean, I have another pass pawn, right? Like, do we just go for 3 queens? Just for funs? Yeah, just for funsies. I'll make 3 queens for you guys. There's a really great royal fork here. That is technically almost assuredly the best move, but oh well. It really doesn't matter. I mean, I've won the game. It actually just doesn't matter. All right. That was just too much fun. I mean, you gotta love the winning with 3. I'd say pretty sure it's gonna tell me that I missed some stuff because I chose not to do more forcing moves there, but nonetheless, it is fun. All right, that's basically how you beat Nelson. I mean, just like don't let him do his stupid queen stuff. Also, if you notice, one of the things you'll find online that if you want to beat Nelson is that just do an early queen trade. As you notice, I didn't do that. Like that's not what we did here. Let's go ahead and hit the game review just because I'm curious. It won't actually give me a real review, which is fine because I don't need that. Just kind of want the eval quick. So yeah, I mean as you can see, like bringing your queen out that early is bad. Don't do that. um, you know, I did this next. Technically not the best move. Technically, what are you supposed to do? Knight out is the best move. If you guys missed it, that's technically the best move. But then he does this. Nelson's kind of programmed to be easy once you defeat his little like tricks that he does. So I mean, that's really what we're looking at here is that like I've defeated the tricks, so it doesn't matter. He's gonna start playing kind of dumb, right? We'll do that. I guess technically, I guess you're supposed to put your knight there. Interesting. Yeah. So and then here we're supposed to castle, which is what I did. He's gonna start developing a little bit now. See, like that. That's a stupid move. Like you don't do waiting moves in your early development like this. Like that's not what you're supposed to be doing. What was I supposed to do here? Out of curiosity. 2 up, I think, is to try to develop the rook, which is both of these are moves that kind of like start like doing rook things, and I think the reason there is because it wants you to be pressuring him. In this case, it was fine. Yeah, and again, like Okay, so I mean, I'm not even playing the best moves here. Like, I mean, I don't, I'm not particularly a great chess player. This is just like a little too easy. Oh, what did it want me to do there? Back? Why though? It's free. It's a free pawn. Oh, to threaten the queen, I guess, which is good for some reason. Even though she can kind of just go there, although she can't really stay there. So I guess that's the reason. I mean, there looks decent for the queen too. Anyway, doesn't matter. So I did that, right? And if you notice, I've only captured 1 point, but I'm already getting evaled as like 4.5 ahead, right? This is a bot that people have problems with. Like, I didn't just pick this bot for no reason. People actually do struggle with this. Oh, by the way, earlier, I guess, yeah, there was a pawn in the way. That's why I thought I couldn't do that. So I take here. Yeah, he should capture back, which is what I thought he was going to do. But he captured there instead. I'm just looking at me like, oh, okay, like I'll just do this. He's actually still supposed to sacrifice, which I find interesting because I'm 6 points of material ahead of him. I find it interesting that that was actually the best computer move. That's interesting. Hmm. That doesn't solve the problem, does it? Oh, I guess it threatens the knight. Ugh, sorry. Threatens the knight, and then I guess I take. And then you choose, and then if you take the knight. No. This goes boo, boo, boo. And it can get out. I don't know. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. He does that, which makes even less sense, in fairness. I do this. He captures. I get grab the free pawn. That's what I'm doing here. Yeah. I spotted this. I don't know why you get that check. I guess to free up this pawn so you can take it. I guess that's why. Yeah, and this is. I mean, at this point, I mean, we're just playing around. Like, there's no. Like, yeah, I'm aware that there's better mates. I'm aware we can do it better. Like, I'm not an idiot, And then I was just like, hey, why don't we just, I guess I didn't really see the mate there. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, there's better ways to play some of these moves. This is surely why the computer thought that I was being dumb. Okay, so that's obviously not actually the best move. Just for the record. At some point when you just have such a bit, Stockfish just starts being stupid. Just so you guys know, like it actually is that Stockfish just starts being stupid. Yeah, at this point, I mean, I'm just kind of having fun with it. Yeah. Actually, that's true. Moving up in the pond would have made him quicker. But yeah, I guess I should have went the pawn checkmate. That is a little more satisfying, actually. But I was just fooling around with the three queens. All right, yeah. I mean, that's fun. What's my rating now, by the way? I didn't even think to look. $869. So it's gone down. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's gone down a little bit. 79.4 percentile. So, yeah. All right. Well, that is what it is. I got to go work out. You guys have fun.